Okay, hello guys. Welcome to this stream. This is gonna be the round of 8, I think, of the advanced division of the ESOC Winter Championship. I'm Kaiser Klein. I'm gonna be your main caster today, at least for this series and the next one. And Haza is joining me. So hi.
Hello.
So there's a bit too many British people in this lobby, but you know what they say, right? One Frenchman is enough for 3 British. That's not actually a saying, but you know.
It sounds like it should be, because it sounded well rehearsed.
Yeah, really well rehearsed for sure. All right. Yeah. So Sam and TLS, I think we can introduce them a bit. They're pretty old players. I don't know when TLS started playing, but I know Samwise started in like maybe 2009 or something, or
Yeah, around that time, like 2008, 2009, I believe. Either way, he's very old school.
oh
So
yeah, 2006 actually. Yeah, so these guys were, well, at least Samwise is known to have been top player a long time ago. TLS was maybe not quite top, but he's been a solid player for a long time. And yeah, they both lost in the pro division, but now they're meeting each other. So it's going to be interesting because they know each other pretty well.
yeah, they do. And they've also played a lot of ladder games together, so they obviously know each other's playstyles.
Right, yeah.
So I'm actually quite keen, because I think they've been going quite toe to toe in ladder games. So we'll have to see how this goes.
Yeah, I think they're pretty close in skill at the moment. I
Yeah.
haven't played as much against Sam. I've played a lot against TLS, and he's been improving.
Yeah, I have to agree with that as well.
Oh, they're both PR 41 actually. Interesting.
yeah. I don't know where Sam got that PR spike. So last time I saw him, he was like PR 38 or 9.
Yeah, I don't know, but I need to farm them. That's a lot of
yes,
PR.
yes, that's precious PR. It's time for you to get to PR 50 now.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, looks like they're agreeing on a Dutch mirror. Obviously, in the first game, it's an easy way to find a fair matchup. And
Yeah.
someone canceling, but I don't know that this map is especially good for Dutch, but again, in the mirror, it doesn't matter.
I think it's okay just because it's Dutch aren't so reliant on natural resources, and there isn't much of that on here.
Yeah, that's true. We have. Oh yeah, thanks for subscribing, Riot Coke. All right. So we're going in game 1. That's a best of 5. And yeah, Dutch Bureau. What an exciting matchup.
Can't wait to cast the Dutch mirror.
Yeah. So usually it's either they make Cav in H2 and then Skirms in H3, or they just FF and make Skirms in H3 anyway.
Yeah, I'm hoping someone does some sort of like gimmicky build.
Yeah, like some sort of anti-meta stuff, like could be interesting.
I've seen Lord Raphael do some sort of Huss Pike timing in H2 to some success and killed like a bank with it, I think. But that was obviously versus someone who didn't scout properly.
Right, yeah, it's... I guess in theory it shouldn't work, but you can try to go for that kind of stuff. So yeah, it can be interesting. So we have here on the bottom of the map, Sam in the color red playing as Dutch, and on the other side of the map, TLS. I'm gonna call him TLS because it's too long. In the color blue playing Dutch as well. And let's see what we have on the map. 100 foot there. Actually, directly straight away, Sam gonna find that and go. Oh, but actually, TLS also.
Wow, yeah.
Wow.
Sam also picked up a 55 coin, which is obviously going to be really great for like. So he has to have less fills on coin. You can even see it in like the food count and the coin count that Sam's like higher in food and gold.
Yeah. I like that TLS started that treasure because usually you're like, okay, if he's not taking this treasure directly, then it means he did not scout it, right? It's next to his base. So TLS
Yeah.
decided to go for it, but actually Samwise reacted pretty fast, and we already have a treasure contention here. And TLS got
Oh,
it.
he
But
clicked too early.
he's really
Yeah.
low HP though. Sam could have
Ah.
snared, but kind of failing there. He might be able to block with the envoy or pull trick or something.
I think he will block. Nope, he missed
Uh
his timing. Yeah, I don't think he'll get the block. And it's close, but I don't think he will. But yeah, I mean, he might kill this hero, but honestly, 100 food. The hero's not that huge, especially
yeah.
like in the Dutch mirror. So having that 100 extra food to get the bank up earlier is just probably better, even if you do like lose a lot of HP on your hero.
That's true, yeah. Though, if you lose your hero and your opponent gets like every single treasure on the map,
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
and this map has a lot of easy treasures, but like good treasures, sort of a bit like Great Plains kind of treasures, like the small 60 foot on the left and well it's not Great Plains, but it's like small and nice treasures and Sam
Yeah.
already getting a 60 wood now, so and he will get it. So it's pretty good. Sam not aging though. Oh well, I guess it doesn't matter. He didn't pop his 12th bill.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah. That's always fun. He did get that 60 words, so I guess that's somewhat similar to 100 food as well. So I guess that 100 food wasn't as big as we were initially saying.
Right, yeah. And also also because Sam anyway got the coin, he actually had as much food as TLS. So all things considered right now, in fact, we have TLS being pretty low HP on his Explorer, not gonna be able to get that many treasures probably. And if you look at the
Yeah.
resources, Sam just has like more towards his first bank. So, well, Samwise just a bit ahead in this age one.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he's dicking around with TLS's hero, because there's no point in trying to kill it. You might as well just go get all the other treasures at this point before he like
Yeah,
ages up and gets more HP. I feel like he's not using his time wisely to actually get all these good treasures.
yeah. I guess rushing like for example this food before getting the bank could have been nice.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly. You
but
can
you,
also just
yeah.
sorry.
No, just go ahead.
I was gonna say you could also just use the envoy to find out where that hero is, so you can just take out whatever treasure. You can literally just use the envoy to like scare TLS's hero away, whilst you take all the other treasures on the map.
I guess, yeah, but then again, the envoy is like a fat and slow prick, so I don't know how much it can really scare. Oh,
uh,
all right.
and Sam is gonna have enough coin for his first fill by the time he ages up, which is actually fairly big.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
And TLS is not. He's on 5 coin at the moment, and he's about to age up. So he's gonna get minimal idle time, I guess, but
yeah. He
still
will
something.
he will be idled, and also he might have to like switch a lot of bills to gold now, which means some more walking time. And yeah, well, he's not actually switching, so he's just gonna idle, which is obviously not ideal. Also, Sam got his bank earlier, so of course he's getting
Yeah.
more gold. Even well, I guess TLS has a shipment now, so it's okay. But yeah, just the villain queue for Sam and not for TLS is quite big.
Yeah, also catching this envoy is fairly big as well.
Yeah,
Because
that's yeah.
he gets a lot of information early colonial about what first shipment you send and early military building, that sort of thing. So killing him off early before that happens is probably really good.
Yeah. Then again, at least TLS is gonna be able to get the native scout on the left side, so it's gonna make up for it. Well, the
Yeah,
native
true.
scout is actually way better than the envoy because of the stealth mode. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that's true. But one thing you can do with the envoy is that most of the time you can just leave it under the TC because it's just not worth the TC fire it.
right. Yeah, that's true.
So you
Um,
literally see the shipments coming in. So I think they both scouted 700 wood. I'm not entirely sure what the envoy TLS's envoy saw. I'm not sure if he saw the second bank, but Sam definitely knows that TLS has gone 700 wood. So
yeah. Well, it's kind of what you expect, but it's nice
yeah, true.
to just confirm it that there's no
Yeah,
cheesy like bandwagon hussar opening or something. Uh, And TLS is gonna lose his Explorer. So we don't have much to say about this because, well, I guess there's a stable going up for Sam, so that's nice. But like we're kind of focusing on the small details because it's what just matters in the mirror at this point, where people are just making banks basically. Who's gonna
Yeah,
be able to bang boom a little bit faster? And at this point, Sam is just ahead. But yeah, he decided to drop a stable, and TLS is doing the same, but a little bit later.
yeah. He favoured the third bank before stable, and Sam did the stable before the third bank. So maybe that's going into TLS's favour a little bit, just having that third bank up earlier.
Right, yeah, because anyway, he will be able to pop a batch of Huss in time to defend, even though he got his stable
Yeah,
later, just the time that Samwise crosses the map. So it's a small, nice little trick, I guess, to just delay the stable. Um, but I
yeah. Just
wonder. Oh no, never mind. Samwise is making Huss. I was thinking he might just not be making Huss, but oh yeah,
they both are actually. I think if you scout like a later stable from your opponent, you should just not make any Huss.
Yeah, the question is, well, I guess TLS saw the stable with his native scout, so I think yeah, it could have been nice to just like sort of mind game and yeah, just don't make any Huss at all and just age and sort of
Yeah,
like bait a TLS into just like waiting with 5 Huss, or something and doing well.
yeah.
TLS is raiding, but I think Sam could be aging by now, and the Huss would not be that relevant. But
Yeah, I mean, you could just if he cancelled those 5 Huss, he'd be aging. And he probably can call Minutemen by the time these Huss arrive in his base. So, although Sam's market's really late, I'm not sure why. Oh, he picked Snipes the hero again. That's quite nice though. Second batch of Huss coming.
yeah, and
Uh,
whoever has more Huss will be able to get the Vil treasure as well, which is nice. But more importantly, right now, yeah, these Huss. Why? I guess he didn't expect another batch and wanted to just turn around and take a fight, but he's gonna
yeah.
lose at least 2 Husses here. Nice splits from Samwise here. I could have killed more maybe, but gonna get 2 Huss for free.
Oh, that was a nice pull. If you
Yeah,
saw that.
I did. Yeah, that was nice. Actually saving, well, he's lost basically a Hassa and a half.
Yeah, TLS has got pikes in queue and he's chopping wood as well. So this could be a nice sort of bait from only 2 pikes. That's unfortunate. But
Oh,
I
and
thought, yeah,
Sam shipped 8 pikes actually. Uh, I
yeah,
I guess it might be good here. I mean,
those 2 Huss. That's painful.
yeah, but for some reasons TLS just doesn't really have a lot of stuff. I mean, I guess he's got 8 pikes on the way. Oh no, that's a massive catch.
Oh, so painful, man. But
Yeah,
I
he's
think because TLS got steel traps and Sam got only hunting dogs, so that might be part of the reason why he's got more Huss out. Here
yeah,
come Minutemen
probably.
and 8 pikes.
Yeah,
That's a big
I like the
batch.
Minutemen here. He needs them right now, but he needs to turn around
Yeah.
and fight right now. Yeah, he's going for it. If the pikes can snare Samwise spikes, it's big. Um, that's gonna be a big fight. I guess
I think
Minutemen will just win it.
I think blue will get a better trade here. Just I think red had way more stuff, but blue will get a better trade. And with these extra 5 pikes coming in,
Oh,
he's just gonna clean it up. I think
yeah, the 5 pikes are massive here.
they were huge. Actually, that was a great decision to actually
Yeah,
train those.
I felt like without the pikes, actually, it would have been okay for Sam, but
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
he might
But
have
yeah,
wanted
those.
to try to turn away as soon as the pikes came in. I think he could have maybe saved like at least 5 hustles from that fight. He does save
Yeah,
3 of them, kind of. Well, one of them is basically dead, but yeah. So pretty good trade for TLS. But then again, TLS is 1 vil behind, probably because he idled earlier. But he's about to age soon, while Samwise is nowhere near aging.
yeah, he trained another batch and a batch of skirmishers, which is an interesting choice.
I guess he just wants to be able to pick up the bikes
Oh,
and
we
he
even shipped 3 Huss.
yeah. Yeah, that's not very standard. And right now, I think TLS is aging, and maybe I saw it in the score. So maybe Samwise could have seen that TLS is aging right now in the score because when you age, you drop like 20 score, and then it comes
Yeah,
back. That would be big because then he's confident. Well, anyway, I think he knows what's going on. So he's just gonna commit and try
It's
to
really,
idle as much as possible.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is a nice timing window he's got here, actually. Can do a lot of damage. He killed a couple of vills, he's denied. Oh, by a nice 5 pipe pop.
Uh,
Holy shit.
feels bad making skirms and then just fighting before they come.
Yeah,
Not a good
I,
trade for Sam here.
that was horrible for Sam. He should have waited for the 5 skirms. Liam is not up, TLS is not quite up yet, so
Yeah.
he did have a bit more time.
Well, it's still kind of okay, I guess. Like TLS had to train bikes. He's lost another Veal here, and he's gonna lose his units now. So and Sam, the only problem is that Sam is still nowhere near aging. Is he still making units, or what is he
No, no, no.
doing?
He's a
Oh,
third of
he's
the way up.
aging. Well, I think
Yeah,
he's in a good spot then. I mean, he's 7 Veals ahead. He's got some units left, and he's gonna age like a minute later than TLS. So pretty solid.
yeah. I think trading off those H2. I mean, you do tech vet Huss sometimes, but probably not in a Dutch mirror. But I think he did a nice job of trading like pikes and H2 Huss
Yeah.
for like idle time and vills and stuff. So I think that was worth it overall. Yeah.
The only mistake was to really fight. Oh, he's misclicking on the
Oh
Veal.
no.
Oh, that's actually big because 5 skirms, I mean, 4 skirms could be just enough to scare the Reuters away. But now with the wolves, it's and there's more Reuters coming in. Oh, the hustles are going to be wasted.
Oh no.
That is a
He's,
massive waste from Samwise.
I blame you for buffing that treasure to 6 coyotes instead of 5.
That's definitely why he misclicked. He misclicked on the Thix Coyote
Oh,
actually.
yeah.
That one wouldn't be here. Oh man. So TLS trying to abuse the window because he aged up earlier to kill a couple of Veals, but well, he's gonna kill 2 Veals. He did kill some units, and the gap is now on these three Veals, so it's not like TLS is back in the game. I think he was behind, but now it's a very
Yeah.
close game. I don't really understand the 9 Reuters from Sam though. I mean, I understand why TLS would ship Reuters because there were Huss
Yeah.
on the field, but I think 8 skirms would be wiser for Samwise.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, the 9 Reuters was a great decision by TLS because he knew he had to like clean up some stuff from H2, and Sam was
Yeah,
obviously aging, and then he could obviously like go raid some vills as well with them.
right.
But yeah, 9 Reuters from Samwise made no sense because obviously TLS isn't gonna have many Huss.
Man, yeah, like 8 skirms right now would be so much better for Samwise. He would be
I
totally
know.
fine, but now he's actually taking bad trades. So that's, but I mean, it's very back and forth. Like, and now TLS is sort of like just not using his Reuters, and well, another batch of skirms. So Sam is gonna have to go back, but he's gonna have 8 skirms, and then when he has 8 skirms, he's gonna be calling Minutemen. Actually, probably a good call.
Yeah, otherwise he's just gonna get forced off these resources.
Yeah.
Where's TLS's 8 skirms? Are they already in his skirm mass? They
They're on the
must be.
way. Who's TLS?
Yeah,
Oh, no, I guess they're part of his mass, I guess.
yeah. I didn't see them across the map. I guess I was just blind,
I didn't
but
see them either, but I didn't really pay attention, so
yeah, this is a big skirm reinforcement though.
yeah. Does he have 2 Raxes or no?
No, I think that was just a batch and
Oh,
8 skirms.
yeah, he shipped 8 skirms, yeah, right. So yeah, obviously he wants 8 skirms now. Pretty close game. I mean,
I would probably still favour Sam's position, but TLS is
yeah.
still in it.
I mean, he's got a few more views. A lot more views, but one less bank actually.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't.
TLS just built the last bank right now in a very awkward spot, actually, blocking his gold mine. But
Oh
anyway,
shit.
uh, yeah, that was a bit awkward. But more importantly, I guess this is a pretty good trade for TLS here. He was a bit behind in
Yeah,
military, and yet now he's quite ahead. I mean, not ahead. He's got just a few more skirms.
yeah.
But he's used already his 7 skirm shipment, which is quite big. Did
Yeah, Sam's gonna push back out with 7 skirms, and then TLS is gonna struggle. I think when he gets to that point, he just needs to probably trade as much as he can before 7 skirms arrive.
right, yeah. Um, and a second barracks being added in the middle of the map for Samwise.
I like that actually.
Yeah.
especially in the middle of the map because the reinforcements are just going to be so much quicker.
Right. Yeah. Second barracks also going up for TLS,
Yeah, I see.
and I
But
think, yeah.
I was gonna say, you know, he added that fifth bank. I think it's much better in this sort of situation because obviously they're constantly gathering, and this map has low resources, so vills become less relevant later on, I guess. So
Less relevant
those,
than banks or than
yeah, then banks, because
yeah.
it means he's depleting natural resources much slower than Samwise is in terms of mines and hunts and stuff. So
Yeah, but right now infantry combat coming in, and actually it looks pretty good for TLS. I mean, he's got more skirms and infantry combat, so oh well, but
yeah,
more joining for Sam. So
it's hard to cast skirm wars.
yeah, I just don't know what to say about it. But yeah, you're right about the banks. But then again, it also means that Samwise has the potential to outboom because he can still build the bank, while TLS is not going to be able to train vills like faster and catch up.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. But infantry combat's quite huge here. I think Sam should back off actually. Oh, he gets one vill with that raid.
Yeah, but also killing a few, I mean, losing a few raiders and having to pull
Yeah.
back his own 5 vills there. TLS not quite out of hunts. I guess he's got a few bisons left, but doesn't have tons of food either. He's gonna have to get map control in the next couple minutes, so he really has to make sure he's got enough skirms to push out.
Yeah. Or he could try like a gimmicky church card Straliot thing and just gather this coin mine.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of his only option once Sam gets the infantry combat card. And look at Jesus, that Reuter mass just dropping so fast.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, Sam maybe should wait for his infantry combat before he fights here. But he's got more skirms. I don't know this. I don't know what to say about Skirmarito Miro. Like, uh, yeah, they're shooting at each other.
Moving back and then shooting at each other again.
Well, to be fair, it's a more interesting Dutch Miro than when no one makes unit in H2 and then you see
True.
like 1k wood skirm combat, skirm attack, skirm HP, you know, and just skirms. Like at least here
Yeah,
they
that's
use
true.
their unit shipments and there's some action, but
Oh,
that's not too good.
no. Hopefully it was just a spike.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sam's just got way more skirms and he's got the infantry combat in now, so he's just going to start trading better, I think.
Yeah, looks like Sam is starting to really pull ahead. You can even see it in the score. He's basically 20 score ahead, well, 15. So, well, I guess the thing is that TLS has one more shipment, kind of like he's ahead by one upgrade. But there's
Yeah.
just much more stuff for, I mean, not much more, but there's more stuff for some ways. Although the skirm
Yeah.
number is actually even, so
Is it? I guess they're all just split off.
yeah, they're split, but the UI shows that it's even. Just most of them are not fighting, unfortunately. So Samurai is taking pretty good trades here because TLS skirm mass is a bit all over the map. But now he's regrouping, so he's gonna be able to maybe do something. Although now it's a bit too late because TLS just took a fight without his entire skirm mass, and now he's just falling behind. Even though he's got infantry combat, he's got 7 less skirms, so quite a big difference.
He's also losing the Reuter War as well, and these fields are getting forced off this coin mine, which is quite big actually. If you look at his coin count, he's not actually got much stacked, so his batches aren't going to be as good.
Yeah, definitely. And well, Samwise just keeps pushing forward. Lots of vills just being idle here.
Maybe
I like
should
that.
just like walk them in the fight a bit.
Yeah, they did tank some Reuters shot, and vills are really good at tanking against Reuters, but yeah, it looks like TLS is just gonna lose pretty much his entire, well, most of his skirmisher mass at least, and And now he's gonna have to walk all his wheels on the left side to gather gold. He doesn't have any food either.
And yeah, well, he's got this now, so that's something. But and he's also Sam went 4 Hus, and TLS went for the 3rd infantry card. So TLS has actually got way better skirms now, like 2 cards more.
Yeah, but well, Sam is raiding with them, which is nice. But then again, like there's only 3 routers for TLS, so actually this Husk could have done great against the skirms.
Yeah.
But I guess he didn't know about that. Tower going up, good decision. I mean, he needs to secure that hunt. It's the only food he's got.
Yeah,
But he's
also
losing.
going to add a little bit of extra DPS as well.
Oh,
Is it going to go up though? Oh my god, this is
good
close.
micro by Samwise, just
Oh,
splitting.
wow.
Oh no. Oh
It's not going
no.
to go up.
That is so game losing at this point in the game, I think.
I know, that's so huge. It's like 1 second away from being built.
Yeah, well, to be fair, it's also because Samwise didn't. I mean, TLS didn't react quickly enough. He could have pulled more wheels. As soon as like one of
Yeah.
the wheels die, you have to replace it instantly, and he didn't quite do
Yeah.
that. And he could have got the tower up, but either way, he would have lost like 5 wheels. So, not too good for
Yeah.
TLS. He's trading well with his upgraded skirms. Samwise needs to be careful not to waste too much here.
He's sieging a saloon. Just casually.
Going in with the Husses now. They're gonna die quite quickly, but they will tank a bit.
Yeah.
More routers coming in, more skirms. Yeah,
Thing is,
this.
the
Yeah.
eco pop is just way too so much larger for Sam now. He's got 10 more eco population.
Yeah, and
So
same
he's
for
just
the
going.
military
Yeah.
as well. So it's already looking like the end of the game, I think. Because next
Yeah.
there's all the vills, like almost the entire vills eco from TLS behind. So.
Yeah.
Maybe imagine there could have been like, I don't know, a clutch straight pop from that tower would have been great, but
Yeah, I'm surprised 4 Hus, not quite Stradiots, but
yeah, it's a start, but it's just not enough here, I think.
yeah, if it was Stradiots, he could have cleaned this and then it would have been onto these fields, but
yeah, I just didn't really. Maybe his skirm HP was a bit greedy. I mean, he had like what, 20 skirms or something. I don't know how good is skirm HP when you have only 20 skirms compared to like the church card or something.
yeah, or even just 1k gold or something.
Yeah,
1k
I mean,
food.
it's not the kind of Dutch mirror where you can afford to ship upgrades all the time because you have like because it's like
Such a
sort
low
of
mass.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's not no rush 10, so you have to actually play it standard like a regular matchup and just ship units and stuff. And yeah, I think maybe a little bit greedy from TLS there, but it was a good game, I think. As good as it gets for Dutch mirror.
Yeah, I'd say that. I would have liked TLS because once he ran out of hunts and had that safe mine, I think he was behind, so I think it would have been worth trying to get those Stradiots out. To be honest, just like he was even like stacking like 500 coin at that point as well. So
Yeah, and I mean if you're behind like that, you have to try something like a calf switch or because if you're just
Yeah.
sending upgrades and 20 skirm, it's not gonna really help you get out of your situation. So yeah, we just looking at the graphs, and Samwise was overall just ahead in military. Although TLS was trading somewhat okay because of the extra upgrades, but still just too far behind, and also
Yeah.
losing these bills early on hurt him a lot. Like when he aged, he lost actually.
Oh wow, he lost way more than I thought.
Yeah, he killed 3, and then he killed another one, and then there's more vills died. I don't remember that, but he lost 2 more vills. Anyway, yeah, good game. TLS just behind in resources.
I like the way Sam played it actually. Nice change.
Yeah, the timing was just at the right time. I mean,
Yeah, it was really smart actually.
then again, it's kind of like rock paper seesaw, right? Like if Sam just made no, if TLS just made, I don't know, like 5 less Haas, he would have been up just early enough that the timing would be too late. So it's kind of like a lot of guessing and just hoping your
Yeah,
timing is gonna hit at the right time, because you can't always know exactly when your opponent's gonna age. And if you come just 20 seconds too late and then you have a bunch of Huss and Pikes and he just gets reters, then you're just so far behind. But
yeah, exactly.
it was a clutch timing in this game. So
Yeah. And we see him picking. And immediately counter picks with Germans. I'm not sure I like that on this map though.
it's not a very good German map. I mean, yeah, the goal is the second goal mine is not very good, and the TP line is, well, you don't already have a safe trading post, so I'm not a fan of this. But it's not unwinnable. Like, it's not a terrible matchup, I guess. But
Speaking from today.
right. Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess I just played bad when we played that matchup, but it should be okay. But I would favor France here. Like, let's just say it's not the best counter pick, I think, on this map to France.
agreed. Yeah, agreed. Let's just leave it at that.
Wait, I'll be right back. I've gotta close my window.
Sure. I'll do like a mini intro. EP recorded game, but in the top of the map we have TLS playing Germans. I can't quite yet see the crate start because it's save and recorded game. It's a wood start, so that's going to be really good for Germans.
Oh yeah. The first XP on this map is also really nice. I guess he might not want to go for this one because it's spawning on the Samwise side, so he might want to go for that one. I mean, TLS. Oh, he's going on the other side, actually.
He's going here, yeah. I kind of like that because Samwise is obviously going to send his native scout and his hero to the left side.
Yeah, but then again, Samwise also has to build his own TP, so it's not like he's gonna harass too much with his own explorer, I guess.
True. I don't know where he's going. Maybe he's getting the far left one.
Yeah, I guess. This one is just better. He should have gone for that one, but it's not terrible.
I think he does this just because it's so much harder to siege in this sort of location than it is in the middle of the map.
Yeah, it's harder to siege, but it's also harder to defend, kind of. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
I don't know how to explain, but like, let's say you're up against Germany here, and he's likely to siege it down with Ulans, and I don't think he cares too much if it's in the border of the map. But yeah, I guess it's a bit harder to siege. But I would value the XP over that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, it's a nice start for Germany. Also good for France, but a bit better for Germany, obviously, as they need the XP more. He needs to be careful about his herding, though. With his settler wagons now.
I think he's popping a Vil out. Oh no, there's one right underneath the TC, so you can just shoot that one.
Yeah, if he does. Okay, yeah, he does. So
okay. And he does get 60 food as well, which is really nice because sometimes with Germans on 200 food, you do have to age 18. So with that food treasure, you might be able to age 17 with a little bit of idle time.
Oh, it was a 200 food start. Yeah, definitely. Especially if you take that TP on the left, and you kind of age up late because you on the right. I mean, because you get your XP late. So yeah, 200 food, bad XP. Yeah, he might have to age up 18, but with that 60 food, maybe it's enough to make a difference.
I would also get that 30 food just quickly, but he's just gonna skip past that.
Yeah, I agree.
He might come across this 75 coin though if he's lucky. I think he knows there might be a treasure in this sort of vicinity.
I think if Sam would just go quickly for it, he could have been able to maybe micro it before.
Yeah, instead of all this kiting nonsense. Just fight it like a man.
Exactly. And now he's going for it, but I don't know. It's a bit too late now.
I think TLS got
it, I think.
Yeah. And he's going to snare him. That was a good swing for TLS, let's be honest.
Yeah, that's really good for him. Wait, and the native scout is very far away, so I guess...
Yeah.
I don't know who really wins that once the native scout comes in.
I think Sam's hero is going to be way too low
Yeah, but
by the time
he
he
can
gets.
buy time and just like sort of kite like that, and just
Yeah,
to
I
take
guess.
less damage and while keeping TLS Explorer close enough. Now he's gotta just turn back and fight and
I love how you say kite.
yeah, I don't know how to
I
call
know
it,
what
but
you mean. I know what you mean, but yeah. Just counter snare a bit, just to slow the
yeah.
animations down. Yeah.
So just pull tricking away now. So that's just really nice for Germany. I mean, you would expect to maybe be in a position where your explorer is low HP usually because you have
Yeah.
one less unit, and it might be hard to take a TP, although he doesn't care too much about that as it was a wood start. But it's just nice for Germany. Nice age one for him.
Yeah, if you look at the treasures taken as well, I'd also favour TLS despite having more HP and yeah, obviously one scouting unit. So this H1's actually been like the best he could have hoped for, I think, as like a German player versus a French player.
Right? Yeah. Someone's gonna find 60 wood though, so it's gonna be something.
Is he?
He did see it with his native scout, but I think he's just not confident he's got enough HP. But
Yeah, maybe.
he could just like go for it once he's H2 now. Uh, and meanwhile, TL is going for a 80-foot treasure on the right side. So now we have to check what military building they go for. Standard would be stable against stable, but it's not like you always have to do this as, especially as France. That stable placement is strange.
Very weird, yeah.
Yeah,
Without any scouting as well. Actually, no, he has been scouting with a native scout, but it looks like TLS is going for a stable start as well, judging by his macro. Yeah, there we go.
yeah, and TL is instantly finding that stable. How come? Wait, let's check the age of times. Yeah, okay. TL has had quite some idle time. Might have wanted to go 18. Like 18 would have
Yeah.
been only 8 seconds later, and with one more vill. So, but I guess yeah, that's why he's got his stable later.
What
Uh,
What do you think of TLS going for an early steel traps?
um,
I think in this situation it's pretty good because he got a lot of H1 treasures, so he could literally just buy 100 wood and then just have less fills on food and still get a decent batch out.
yeah. I mean, he will
Possibly.
definitely not get a very good batch, but it should be decent. I mean, he's also getting it kind of light. I mean,
He'll
like,
get a full bat.
he's
No,
getting
okay.
4 and it's 6 minutes, and sometimes you can. Well, it's also because he aged late, I guess. But yeah, it's okay. I just kind of value more the pressure in this matchup. Like early on, if you can, especially on a wood start where you have like 2 extra ulans already, you can already try to abuse that window where you have like 9 ulans now, and he's got like 5 hus, and you gotta try to maybe do something.
Yeah,
But if you go for steel traps, it sort of makes it a bit harder for you to do that.
agreed.
And steel traps and like 8 or 9 vills is nice, but it's not too impactful either. Anyway,
That's true.
it's not terrible for sure. Like
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah, to be fair, having that extra Yulon in the fight would be quite handy in this situation if it's like 10 Hus versus like 13 Yulons or whatever, how many he has.
Oh,
Ah, oh shit.
why are the Cougars attacking the? That's a bit of a weird fight.
I've no clue what he should do here, if he should continue fighting or.
I think I like what TLS did
Oh,
here
wow.
because meanwhile he was sort of like buying time and being able to pick up the pikes here, so he's gonna be able to clean up the Explorer, maybe the Surgeon, some pikes, while losing only he's lost only like 2 lands in that fight. I mean the fight next to the treasure, and he picked off
Yeah,
some pikes. So I think it was overall a good trade. Has to be really careful here.
I
Gonna
think
lose.
he's away. Nope.
He needs to drop one Ulan
I
back.
think he's wanting to fight this actually. Look, but
I wouldn't
I don't
fight
think he should.
this.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I mean, 16 Ulans against 10 Haas and 3 Pikes, I wouldn't go for that.
Here comes
Uh,
5 Pike of TLS though.
oh, that's just what he needs. That's definitely enough. And this could be a
Oh
nice
god, this is
trap.
gonna be.
Oh, that's not good for Sam.
This is gonna be a clean up, I think. Although
Yeah.
you can't underestimate EP Ulon.
Yeah, but that's
Uh,
just too much. Like, this
yeah.
has to be a cleanup. Nice,
Yeah.
nice one from TLS making 5 pikes from the 700 wood. Obviously, very easy to add pikes when you have wood crates. So you can keep massing Ulans while getting a full batch of pikes and just do that. So a really good trade for him. And now I think TLS should just go for the trading post and age, and he's gonna age. I wouldn't
Yeah.
try to raid because there's gonna be stuff. Probably.
He
Oh,
probably said, "Oh."
oh, dice musk pop.
We had the same reaction. I mean, a normal player would maybe try to age at this point, but seems like he's staying H2 and massing some muscars. He's got musketeers and hussars in queue still.
Yeah, I don't know if he could have aged, maybe. I guess he was afraid of just getting idled so much, and I don't know. I guess
I
he
was
felt
like,
like he needed maybe he could have maybe made just 5 musks and age instead
yeah,
of
that's what I thought. But
yeah.
yeah,
Because now I don't know what these units are really gonna achieve. Like he can't push because Germany is basically up, and he's got just a lot of Ulans anyway. So I don't know.
he's trying to, but the map is just so large that he's gonna have enough time to age up and probably ship war wagons and train some. He's got Ulans in queue. Maybe he'll just cancel that and start putting a war wagon in queue the moment he hits up. He's still training war wagon, Ulans even. So maybe he's gonna cancel that.
Or maybe just call Minutemen and pop the Ulans. But there's more Musks joining, so yeah, you've got to wait for the War Wagons here for sure.
Yeah.
Sam should get maybe one house down. I think he's got the time for it, but he's pulling back, so that push didn't achieve too much. And
Yeah.
actually did not even clean up the German trading post while TLS sent his spikes on the...
Fuck? Yeah, I was just looking at that.
Yeah, that was pretty good for TLS. I think TLS is just in a very solid position right now. The score
Yeah.
looks pretty bad for him, but that's just because he's got a ton of stuff on the way. When he gets the shipment and the batches out,
Yeah,
he's gonna
there we
get so
go.
much more score.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's got another shipment on the way as well. I think he had 2 shipments stacked because it was obviously early TP Germans and a lot of fighting. So he's got another shipment coming.
Probably, yeah, and then he can just go. Although I would probably start going now. When you see friends aging now, you've gotta try to,
He
like
is going now.
this could be instantly GG. So
Yeah, I would be taking Vet Ulans right now.
Yeah,
He's almost
yeah.
got the resources for it, but he's not doing so.
Yeah, especially if you don't have war wagons, you really need the vet Ulans because like you never know like if you would have more hussars or something and you
Yeah,
don't
he
have any
should just go
anti-cav.
in right now. Honestly, should just clean those musks. Oh, this parade! Oh my god!
Yeah,
Just fight that, man.
yeah, I guess I don't know, more
Now
hussars.
it's too late though.
I think with
Maybe.
Minutemen and Musk going in melee, actually, Sam could get a good trade. I mean, this is not what TLS wants. His Ulans are not upgraded. He even shipped 9 Ulans and did not upgrade them. And I mean, he's gonna clean up for sure. But
Yeah. No,
yeah,
I still think Sam's in
yeah,
huge
I
trouble.
guess, yeah, I guess
Imagine if
that's
his Ulans were better. Yeah, GG.
yeah. I did not expect it to go like that, but. I guess getting a batch of 5 goons could have maybe helped, but yeah, he was just really far behind, and he aged at when did he age? 10 minutes 30, which is quite late. Yeah.
He had to send 700 food to age up, and that's not something you want to do, especially if you lose your TP and H2.
Yeah, that's not too good. Yeah, he still didn't have a shipment on the field right now, actually, because of that.
Yeah.
Like, he aged up more than a minute ago, and he still didn't have a shipment. Like, imagine if he didn't have to send 700 food, and he would have, like, let's say 3 queers in this fight now. It might have been just enough to clean this up with Minutemen and 3 queers or something. But
Yeah.
700 food hurt him so much here. It's just such a bad shipment.
Yeah, he just trained too many musketeers and hussars, and I also thought he would have sent like his 5 huss to kill those 4 pikes to stop the TP going down, but in the end he just didn't do so. He just went for the base, which I'm not sure was the right call.
Yeah, it was a bit questionable.
But that kind of solely come down to like making too many units and not knowing the right time to age.
Yeah, it's like if you're gonna try to time, you can't timing push after you wasted your stuff. Like you're just never gonna be able to timing push Germany after wasting all your cav and pikes. So I can understand that you feel like you need to make maybe 5 musks to defend the raids, but you definitely can't like just try to push with 10 or 15 musks and 5 hussars. Like was just a waste of resources. And yeah,
Yeah.
well, I mean, anyway, either way, like after taking that trade, Germany was just quite far ahead. So it wasn't easy for TLS in that for Samwise in that position. So
Yeah, agreed. He had to do some sort of like monster play to get back in.
yeah, like a big raid or something, but yeah, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
So all right, so now it's gonna be up to TLS to pick first. He's gonna lock Germany, France, and Florida. I mean.
Yeah.
So which of them are you typing with, Sam or TLS?
Neither actually.
Oh, okay.
I was responding to one of my fans.
All right. Damn.
He sent me like a kissing face.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Sam going for the Miro, which is understandable. I mean, he's known to be a French player, right? Like the Samwise build
Yeah.
is called Samwise build for a reason, and it was the go-to build especially in French Miros for a long time. Not quite how you play it out nowadays, but you know, like this is probably Samwise best Civ, so I think he's comfortable just playing that out. Also, it's not like there's many ways to counter France and Florida. Maybe Brits are like a good pick against France here, but you can't really like counter pick that.
Yeah, I mean, like Florida's such a good French map with the early market and the sheep.
Yeah, it's actually insane how good the market is for France.
Yeah.
Quick look at the hunts. It's looking good. The gold mine's also good, so we can go. A wood start as well. So yeah, like this is just France paradise. Like you can do so much. I would have just crack shot directly that as Samwise, just because it's gonna help you for your hunting dogs though. But
Yeah.
like you can on this start you can probably, well, even with 90 coin he could get that and then the 40 coin and just buy wood and go for like hunting dogs and TP and age up with like 13 bills probably, which is just absolutely insane.
Yeah. Maybe even just buy wood and go for a second TP.
That might be a little bit greedy.
Just a wee bit.
And he's going for that 90 coin there. Also worth mentioning that Samwise has a way better trading post. This is one thing I don't really like about this map, I guess. On this pawn, you can like get your XP so much earlier. Like he gets his shipment, while TLS will just get his shipment after. Before he gets XP anyway. So it's quite a big advantage.
Yeah, I don't like that about this map as well, because obviously the top player spawn always gets the better TP.
Right. And there's maybe even like I don't know for sure, but maybe if you're player 1 you spawn on top and player 2 you spawn on bottom. I know it's like that on some maps. So you could like be like, yeah, I'm gonna host, you know.
Host.
Yeah, that's not too good, I guess, but it's a cool map anyway. Oh, Samwise not quite microing his Explorer here, gonna lose lots of HP. He's pulling back now and trying to he's in melee or what? No, I guess he's gonna wait for his crack shot actually.
He was also losing a lot of HP on his native scout as well, whilst trying to punch TLS's hero, which is obviously not ideal.
Yeah, definitely. So Sam did get hunting dogs, did not buy wood, but it's still good enough.
Yeah.
He will probably not be able to age up 13.
He could if he's eating all these sheep. Actually, he just died at once. I think it looks like he's trying to age 13. No, he's got 14 in queue. Never mind.
If he just crackshot that gold treasure in his base and boatwood instead of chopping everything and did the same, he would have such a comfortable 13 age up. And now he should do. I mean, why would you eat 2 sheep if you're gonna go 14? Like, he's gonna have like 1k food when he clicks up. Like,
Yeah, maybe we'll get Gangsaw or something.
yeah, might as well, I guess. But
But he's
it's
not
not
doing
that,
so.
like eating sheep to get Gangsa is a bit questionable, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah. To be fair, I think he could have aged 13.
yeah, he really should have, I think. Meanwhile, TLS, I didn't really check. He got hunting dogs as well.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah, and he's also aging just fine. So
It's kind of just the same, but TLS still has a sheep.
yeah, pretty much. Um, but I guess Samwise is a bit ahead in resources, also because he ate some sheep.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not the best investment for his ship for sure. Um, Also now we still have to keep in mind that although that first TP, like the blue TP was a better XP, it is still more exposed now and could be a target. So
Yeah, that's true. Sam did also get 100 XP in the middle of the map though, so that's also going to be quite nice. If it does get sieged down, he's still not going to be that far behind in XP.
yeah, yeah, 100 XP is a nice one for two early getters. It's definitely a strong treasure.
Oh, I missed this, but he was apparently working on this entire time, so um, he's going to get a solid first batch, whatever it's going to be.
Oh, that red native scout could have died, but Sam was not paying so much attention. The native
Just
scout
missed the
is
shot.
really really big. Yeah, he
They're
did
both
miss.
quite low HP actually.
Yeah,
Easily picked off.
Sam eating another sheep. Is he gonna FF or something weird?
I don't know. Just
Uh,
British idiots just trying to
wait,
macro.
wait. He's at 21 pop. How? Oh, he's
Maybe
got
he's
three
just
CDBs in queues. That's why.
yeah, he's just queuing more vills, I think. TLS did snipe Samwise's scout, by the way, so
Oh,
he's not going to have that to stealth anymore. Meanwhile, TLS has still got his own.
yeah, that's pretty big.
Mm.
Finding. I know. Never mind. He's not seeing the stable just yet. But yeah, I mean, Pospe is just playing it very standard, opening with the stable and nothing too strange here. Still confused about the sheep, but I guess it's not a big deal. He maybe already wanted to make sure he gets a batch of Husk, but oh wait, I have a weird echo from you.
Do you?
Yeah, I did for a while, and now it's okay. I don't know why.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
but yeah, I guess he wanted to make sure he would get a full batch of hussars. But honestly, when you age with hunting dogs and a TP already, like you will get a full batch. So I don't think you need to eat sheep. But anyway, 5 husks going forward. 5 husks also for TLS.
Yeah. He might
Well,
start this treasure. No,
oh
okay.
no, Samwise.
They're both so slow.
Oh, that reaction time was not too good.
It might
Uh,
work out for him just because of the micro, maybe.
Maybe TLS over microing a little bit, pulling just kind of too many husks.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wow.
wait. So actually, Samwise is gonna.
What? That made no sense. No, he's gonna
Yeah,
win.
he's
He's gonna
gonna
win.
barely win it, but I mean, if he just Z moved and just AFK'd, he would have got a better trade. Like he microed too much, and sometimes pulling back your hustles is just not. It's just not good. Well, I mean, yeah, this is not very impactful, right? They just lost. Well, I guess Sam lost one more house, but
Well,
that.
Sam also only got a batch of 4, I think, in the second batch. So now he's down 2 hussars.
Yeah, although one of the red husk is very low HP, so yeah, I guess he's got one more husk, which is nice. Not quite enough to commit to anything, like to just really raid or something, I guess. But
Yeah.
Samwise is making more husk while TLS is. Let's check. No, he's also making more husk.
He's making pikes and husks, and
Oh,
Sam's adding
thanks.
musketeers.
Hmm.
I think in the long run, it's going to be good for Sam. So Sam should, I mean, because he's adding musks rather than pikes. So I think Sam should just sit back and mass a bit more musk before going in. But it looks like TLS is trying to age, judging by his
Yeah,
macro.
yeah, the pikes are just a very cheap way to defend. Like right now, he would not be able to defend that easily without the pikes. And even 5 musks are just not gonna be enough because of TC Fire and maybe Minutemen. So I
Yeah.
really like the pikes here from TLS. I think they're a really nice way to age up safely.
Yes, agreed.
And like let's say Samwise would not make musks, then the pikes could be used to get this down. So
Yeah, if Samwise just tried to age as well, you could use
yeah.
those 5 pikes and the husk to go siege that down. Yeah, that's true. They're also low on food, so it's not going to delay your age up that much. It's just going to use wood crates and then 40 food unit, and then it's
Right.
just cheap.
It's basically just 200 less food towards your H3, which is not much. Uh,
Exactly.
One house gonna go down though, maybe a bit too. Like these houses are quite spread out,
But
but
yeah, they're quite far. Oh,
I wouldn't commit to that if I was Sam. I mean, Minutemen, and I think this is pretty good for TLS.
I would have just
Although,
kept sieging the houses, but
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
the house have got a good like surround on the Minutemen, so they're being forced into melee a lot. But honestly, like this trade was really good for TLS, considering like the military difference.
Yeah, right. He's being idle though. Let's keep in mind he's got 13 vills, 13 CDBs actually in the TC, which is a lot of lost resources.
Yeah,
He's getting idle a lot and sort of forcing 5 dragoons, which may be an overreaction here. Might have wanted to cancel them for like 8 skirms or I don't know, something else. Uh,
yeah.
but and now Sam is up, so after all, I don't know who comes on top. Like who comes out on top after that.
It's probably like really somewhat even. Like there's no
Yeah,
decisiveness from that trade really.
yeah, I agree.
Like
I
Eco
would
Pop
I would maybe still
favor.
favor Sam because now he's gonna be able to just ship 8 skirms and just be quite fine. Like the goons are gonna try to like now TLS is like, okay, I have a window, I need to do something with my goons, but they really don't do that much here, so
Yeah, Sam taking Vill HP right now, so he just got it just as the goons came in, so that was a really good timing from that. Um, he might find this field. No, okay. He's just
yeah.
going to shoot one bill at a time, but this is just not doing nothing. And Sam can ship like 8 skirms, and then he's ahead in the skirmisher war probably.
Yeah, I think TLS should go back now because he should expect skirms to pop like right now and yeah, okay,
Yeah,
he's pulling back just in time, so that's good.
perfect timing to pull back.
Yep. Not gonna find the
Yeah,
CDB, but
no,
oh,
but that
TLS
was
is
that.
actually 2 vills behind. So I guess getting idled so much did also maybe he didn't have the food anymore to just make vills. So he's actually a bit behind in eco, just enough behind that in the long run some ways is gonna be ahead. So I think
He's
that
down. Yeah,
yeah,
wow. He's down 3 CDBs somehow.
between 2 and 3, yeah, more like 2, I guess. Now it's back to 2. It's like two and a
Yeah,
half, let's say. So
yeah.
just a nice little advantage here. So I think all things considered, yeah, that push worked out quite well for Sam. He also got the house down, but then let's also keep in mind that TLS was able to get away with 1k wood. He just needs to
Yeah.
find a way to spend it somehow. I don't really know how, but
Thing is, French 1K wood just feels absolutely terrible to me. I just feel like I can't ever use it.
yeah, it's kind of like situational. I like 1k wood if I go for a quick like 4 CDBs, 700 gold semi, and then you ship units, and then when you can, you ship 1k wood because yeah, obviously you need it. But if you already have 700 wood, it's kind of overkill, yeah. And thanks a
Yeah.
lot to Kemi Ryu for subscribing. Um, but yeah, I agree. It's really hard to spend it. I feel like you kind of have to follow it up with 1k gold if you want to already spend it because you need like to already spam a lot of units to fill the pop space you have just spending that wood. So
Yeah. Normally you try and get like stagecoach or something, but in a map like this in the mirror, it's
yeah,
just
no
not really
way,
worth it.
no way, you're right. A TC, he could have tried to sneak a TC, like a cheeky TC. It's really risky, but it might pay off.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, he's just like stacking 400 wood right now.
To be fair, he's getting close to being housed, so yeah.
Yeah, I guess
This
he got
is
amalgamation or no? How did he?
no. Where's it all gone? You got
Oh
a
well, I guess
second
he.
TP.
Yeah, he did build a TP. I would like amalgamation more than a second TP. I think at this point in the game.
Yeah, he's got like 4 save mines.
Yeah,
Well,
you
3.
don't have a ton of gold in base in Florida, but you have a ton of gold mines like sort of close to your TC. So amalgamation would be pretty good. While the XP from a second TP is not. Oh, small raid.
Big raid.
Maybe too
Mm.
many queers. I mean, these queers are probably dead, right?
It depends. If he like has his goons to like back them up, then it's probably he's leaving one cuirassier, which is good because that means
Yeah.
that it's going to do a lot of damage, and obviously he has to
I
split up his goons.
I
But
think that. Oh no! Someone's pulling back just as the he was gonna reach the quiz. He could have
yeah,
killed them probably, but the thing is also that native scout here, which is again why it's nice to not lose your native scout like Samwise did, because that native scout saw the goons coming, so
yeah,
Samwise could pull. I keep confusing them. TLS could pull back just in time.
yeah, yeah. That was a really good raid actually. It was a bit risky. I think he should have like TLS should have had his goons like here to like just in case to fend off Samwise goons, but it still worked out fine somehow.
Yeah, I mean, this I feel like this Cure should have died, no matter what.
yeah,
Like his guns were somewhere here, but like they should stay maybe here to just be able to go anywhere quickly. But there's a big fight, and wow, this is looking really good for TLS actually.
yeah. The goons were in like perfect position to snipe the cures.
Thanks for subscribing, and wow,
Wow, the
that's
cures are getting so many good hits, and there's not actually that many dragoons from Samwise left, and there's still quite a lot of high HP cures in there. So
I mean, this is just GG.
yeah,
Like
this is such a huge fight for TLS. That was a really. I felt like TLS played that much better, like early Fortress.
yeah, I honestly don't know how. Like it was looking like quite in favor of Sam, and then uh,
I think it was kind of just like down to the fact that TLS got to Fortress earlier, so he started training better units earlier and just got ahead that way, maybe, and got away with the 1k wood.
yeah, and I guess he was able to somehow spend the wood. Um, hmm.
Yeah, perhaps he was just really close to being housed. Because if you think about it, he spent 200 of that wood training 5 pikes. So he
Yeah,
was.
I guess that's a good point. He lost a house as well when he got pushed,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and he trained 5 pikes. So that's like 300 wood. You usually wouldn't be able to like you wouldn't need to spend usually 300 wood on that. So I guess that makes sense, like shipping the 1k wood. But if like again, if you look at the Vils graph, like it's very obvious that TLS just didn't train any Vils at all. Like he called Minutemen, he was maybe even housed, I don't remember, but he just didn't train Vils for a long time. And if you look at the resources, he also got idled for a long time and just fell behind. But then
Yeah.
somehow he just had more stuff at the big fight and just won the fight.
yeah. Yeah, it didn't make I think it's just because he was like not chopping as much wood as Sam was, but I don't know. It just yeah, I
Well,
don't get it.
there's one thing too. TLS he doesn't have any sheep, so he ate all his sheep. So like that also
Right.
shows like how like you don't want to kind of waste your sheep early on like Samwise did, because if you can keep them for later on, well obviously they're fatter and they can be used for a better purpose at this point. And he just yeah, he just probably was able to remass a bit more just thanks to this sheep. So
Yeah, sheep and 1k wood just seem to like be a good combo apparently.
right, yeah.
Samwise complaining about his hunts last game, but we did check and they were fair.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was really fair, and they both had a lot of hunts, I think.
Yeah, it was down to those sheep, man. If he saved those.
I think it was seriously. I think it was down to herding. Like also like it's a map with a ton of hunts, but I don't know. Like there's just a lot of small hunts, and you need to herd really well in Florida. I feel like Like everyone is always too lazy to actually herd everything on Florida, right? I mean, I myself never get all the hunts because I can't be asked to like herd like 4 hunts, but we should do it.
Hmm.
And I guess that raid, like the queer raid on the right, would not happen if someone's heard it properly, I think.
Yeah, agreed. Oh, for fuck's sake, another mirror.
Oh, come on. Why?
Like, it's all Eurosub matchups and all mirrors. Well, mostly mirrors. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, there was only France against Yame, which was somewhat exciting, but also like Brick Mirror, French Mirror, and Dutch Mirror are some of the most boring mirrors, I think. So,
Yeah.
oh well. Well, sometimes we see some really good brick murals where they just run everywhere on the map and there's lots of actions. Hopefully, it's gonna be that kind of game. But
Mm.
this is already match point for some for TLS here because it's a best of 5 actually, which is a bit sad. I mean, it's because it's the advanced division obviously, but between these players, I would have liked to see a best of 7
Oh, is it best of 3?
of 5.
Sorry, 5. Yeah,
Yeah.
first to 3. I didn't know that. I thought we were in for a long one.
Nah, it's in the advanced division. It's not quite as long. Well, obviously, nah, I'm not gonna make some kind of jokes about length and stuff. I was gonna say obviously it's shorter when you drop down a division, but
Typical you.
all right. So we have on the right side of the map Samwise playing as Brits in the color blue, and also as Brits TLS on the left side of the map in the color red. The hunts look sort of even, maybe a little bit better for red, but not. I mean, this is
For blue, you
slightly.
mean?
Um.
I think.
Yeah, I mean, TLS hunts are closer, but Sam has more hunts, I guess.
Well, I mean, in the Brit mirror, you probably should be like having manners all over the map and herding. I don't know. I think you should like 2 hunts at herded this close is just fine. Like these
Yeah,
2
I think
here.
I think this is definitely we shouldn't rehost this. Um,
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Wano, for the $25 donation. Really
Oh
nice.
wow, Jacked Warner.
And 135 XP for Sam before he gets to ship the bills. So, well, I don't think
Oh
he,
wow.
he got like the whole XP like before shipping bills, but you know it must have helped. So that's definitely good.
Oh, this is sad. It was a coin start. And Sam got early hunting dogs, and TLS just went for a house, and he's got 230 coins stacked.
Wow, 200. Wait, how?
He got the 100 crate, and then he got 50. No, he got 90 coin.
Oh well, thanks Sophie for subscribing. Yeah, I mean, especially the British early market seems to be better than average, right? Because like you already have the wood for your hunting dogs, you only need the gold. And on this map, I
Yeah.
think you should go for it just because you can expect to find some gold treasures. Like there's a lot of small beavers
Well,
and
well, they both had like one of them had 30, one of them had 4 coin in base. Obviously, was a coin start, so I don't know why TLS just hold off on the market there. I'm not sure why.
yeah, maybe he's just gonna be more aggressive. And like, but I don't know. I feel like it just pays off because like Sam
But
is not even
yeah,
aging later. Well, also because you got his 3 bills really early. Like when you get 3 bills that early and you also have hunting dogs, it just feels really smooth.
yeah,
Uh,
he clicked up before TLS as well, so he's like a market down and an age up time down as well.
right, for sure. Now there's still gonna be sort of somewhat a window in early colonial where like TLS is gonna basically I mean he's gonna have so much coin, right? With the tower age up, he will be
Yeah,
able to
true.
make maybe more musks. I don't know. I guess you make batches of 5 anyway. I don't know if it matters.
I think you should just buy wood here and get another mana in transition. Just try and get
Yeah.
an advantage that way.
He's making a market. Well, yeah, then it's definitely just bad, right? If you don't go market in H1 and then, like, you could imagine in a situation like that, you would just skip the market and go for some sort of really aggressive stuff and abuse the fact that you have so much gold. But
Yeah.
if you're gonna just market directly at the start of transition, might as well make it in H1.
He's getting gang saw as well, which is a bit odd. Because how long is he going to be really chopping, realistically?
I guess it depends on how aggressive it goes. If it's not too much of an aggressive game, I guess it will chop for more manos and it will pay off. Well,
Mm,
anyway, it's not a massive deal, I guess. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
So they're both going forward, it seems like,
yeah,
as
which
always.
is really
Yeah.
standard.
Um, but yeah, TLS is going to have 400 coin stacks, so maybe that would help in the FB war. Because if you look at Sam's bank right now, he doesn't actually have that much resources at all.
I think it might help, but only if TLS is gonna like add a second racks somewhat early, like maybe with 700 wood, he could add a racks because like I don't think you can make. Well, I mean, you will just make batches of 5, right? No matter like how much gold you have
Yeah,
stacked. So I
yeah,
guess
true.
without an early second racks, that gold would not really do anything. But yeah, so looking at this game, it looks like Sam is just maybe slightly ahead, but not a big deal. He's a bit ahead in Vils. That's also why maybe why is he ahead in Vils actually? I
Uh,
mean, he's got a CDB treasure, which is extremely nice in a mirror, but also got one more
oh,
Vil. I don't
does he
understand.
have?
He's got the
Uh,
same mana pop, so I don't know why he's got one more Vil. I guess TLS just idled, which is unfortunate.
uh, now he's 2 vils ahead. What the? Okay, it's like 1.5. No, it's not.
Uh, yeah, I don't understand. Well, it's like one Vil, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Oh, someone got a vil. Oh, vil treasure.
wait, what? Sam got the Vil treasure and the CDB treasure?
Yeah, yeah. So that's why.
That's so massive, man. Like,
Yeah,
this is just enough that you don't even need to be aggressive at all. Like, Sam can just like sit and wait now because he's got like 2 more Vils.
yeah. 2 extra, and he's gonna lose his hero, I think.
Oh,
Oh no, 9
oh,
HP.
that was close.
But yeah, Sam's hero is also higher HP, so he's going to be like a really good snare and tank in the fights, which is actually quite vital in like an
Yeah,
FP situation like this. Like having a high HP hero that's faster than your units is just actually pretty good.
especially if your opponent doesn't micro his tower and you can get the Explorer to tank the tower, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, but I think 2 players of this caliber should retask the tower. But
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Tower is just really good against Musks. Like, it's just 5 shots. It's pretty
yeah,
efficient.
it's quite clean. Yeah.
Um,
They have gone for the same build actually, but Sam's on 2 racks whilst TLS is on 1, I think. I don't see
yeah.
a second max anywhere. And Sam's obviously got way more eco, so he could actually afford to pump like decent batches from 2 barracks at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a second Rax, but he doesn't have less manos. And he's also got the extra Vil and the extra CDB. So, yeah, Sam is just constantly a bit ahead here. And you can see it in the score as well. So, TLS needs to do something. I think if you see like 2 Vil treasures like that, it just should push you to be a bit more aggressive, maybe.
Or just resign. That's what I would do. I don't know, maybe just try and age up or something.
Nah,
Or
but
I don't know.
imagine like Sam going for 5 vills, for example, and you just go for 6 musks second card, and you try to like force some early trades.
Yeah, maybe.
at a point where like the 2 vills don't matter so much, right? The vills matter if you wait, but early on, if you're gonna get just batches of 5 musks, it doesn't matter. So you can just force a fight with 6 musks, try to get his tower down, something like that. I don't know, but if you're just gonna sit and wait, then it's obviously gonna play into Samwise hands.
Yeah, that's very true.
So also I would have liked him to go 6 musks because it would be much more interesting to watch.
Rather than just this passive musket spam.
Yeah, like the good old boring British mirror. Uh,
There's been no raids as well, which is just I don't know why Sam's trying to force the issue. He's not even.
yeah, he doesn't have to. This is the best way to throw his advantage, actually. Also, not even having the musk attack or anything. So I also don't know why you would.
Maybe he's popping 6 musks actually. Maybe he just wants to trade a bit before like the 6 musks come in and make good use of them. But
Oh, that could actually be really good. Yeah, if you could like sort of trade and just make the opponent's upgrade less valuable and get 6 musk yourself, that could be a nice little
yeah,
trick. We'll have to see.
yeah. TLS. Oh, they both just went attack anyway.
Yeah, it just doesn't really matter, I guess. I mean, they started fighting and the boss got it at the same time. Oh, that's pretty good for TLS though.
Yeah. I still don't know why he felt the reason to do that though.
Yeah, he just threw his advantage away now. Because now he's still got 2 more vills, but like he's got 12 less masks. And how long is it? Well, I guess now he's popping masks. I don't know.
Yeah, but obviously TLS is going to pop some soon as well.
Yeah, right. So just
If
kind of throwing his advantage away for no real reason here.
and TLS is only down like that 1 CDB actually. I'm not sure there. Oh, he's on 140 mana pop actually. So now he's not actually that far behind in the eco, and 6 musketeers do pop from the tower. So for TLS, so I think he should just fight or just force the issue a bit.
Yeah, I mean TLS knows he's taking a good trade, so he should try to abuse it. And especially if he's gonna ship 6 musks. I mean, now Samwise is ahead by 1 card basically because he shipped the musk HP, and so you know it's just better than 6 musk if you're waiting. So
yeah, he is going to go for a raid now by the looks of it. He knows the CDB's up top, so maybe he's going to try and find some vills up there.
yeah, he could pick up quite a few vills here actually.
Yeah, because obviously that CDB's going to be building like mana house top, so there's obviously going to be more than just the CDB on its own.
Yeah. Oh, and that mana might just be denied.
I think it will be. If not, then he's just going to kill 2 vills.
Right.
Snare it with 1 musk, and then.
Oh, yeah, just wait for it to.
Just wait.
Yeah, he did wait. Nice. That's a nice trick. So now he gets to kill the Vill.
And Sam doesn't have Vill HP, so this is enough musketeers to one-shot a Vill, which is like perfect actually.
Yeah, very very good move.
Yeah, so he's just killed 2 vills just from this musketeer raid, and Sam's sending more than 6 musks to actually go deal with it.
Yeah, obviously, right? And so that Vill might just be baiting. TLS didn't see it. Oh, he did. So it's actually sort of baiting, but just losing the Vill. So gonna trade like 2 musk maybe for a Vill.
Sam's going to try and cut him off, but we'll see how that goes. He's also pushing in the middle at the same time. TLS was going to go for another raid, but those musketeers rejoined his main force after seeing the push.
Yeah, a nice batch of musks popping for Samwise, plus 6 musketeers. This does look a little bit laggy, but yeah, they're just a big musk fight.
I mean, it's a musketeer fight. It's not like lag.
Yeah.
What is he doing with it? He's not shooting though. He's getting a nice.
TLS not fighting though. Well,
he's getting a better concave now though, out of it though.
Yeah.
He's got a better line. Like a lot of Sam's musketeers are not. No, the hero bug.
The hero bug, wow. Yeah. Oh man, when they fix that, I'm gonna be really happy. But yeah, so Samwise popping more musks and just pulling ahead in military here, and more musk popping as well for TLS, but he has to. I feel like he has to pull back and just like sort of poke. Just
these 8 musks are gonna be huge.
I think he just had to pull back and just wait for Sam to try and siege the barracks and just come and poke all the time while his tower is shooting, because he just couldn't take a real fight like that. So now the military gap is quite big, and gonna fight again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not a good trade for TLS.
That was a misclick or something. I don't know what that was, but
yeah, if he actually waited for these 2 batches of musketeers to join, could have been fine. But
Yeah, I think you should be using TC5 a bit more as well.
Yeah, this looks like GG. I mean, meanwhile, Samwise even destroying the front base, so
Yeah, like his musketeer mass is just way larger. Yeah.
what a matchup. Yeah. Well, I
Yeah, but
mean, he got 2 vills, and not gonna say it's the only reason why he won the game, but we can't pretend it didn't help like a lot. So getting these 2 vill treasures was really nice by Sam. But to be fair, I mean, both of these vill treasures were quite in the middle of the map, right? Oh well, one of them was on top of Samwise base, but my
what?
my point is like TLS could have denied these vill treasures too.
I thought TLS was going for the Settler treasure. I thought you killed 2 guardians from it and carried on, and then
Oh,
just. But then,
okay.
like, I don't know.
I didn't really pay attention honestly, so I don't know.
I can't remember whose hero it was. I'm bad as well. Don't worry. But I can't remember whose hero was like camping that treasure.
I really have no idea actually.
Hmm.
All right, so yeah, just having a look at the graphs, but not much to say. TLS just a bit behind in resources the whole game, pretty much.
Yeah, just because those 2 extra vills.
Yeah, and so yeah, match point now 2-2, and let's. I can't see the game. They're not hosting, I guess.
Do they think it's over? No. Okay. TLS is hosted.
Yeah, I think Sammy. Well, Sammy's still in game, so that's probably just why. Um, So now that means Samwise has to pick first, and he can't play Brits or.
Brits
Uh,
or French? No.
huh.
Wait, what was matchup game 1?
Huh. I have no idea. Oh, it was a Dutch mirror, so he can't play Dutch.
Oh, he won the Dutch mirror, didn't he? Yeah. So he won Dutch mirror and Brit mirror, and he lost the French mirror, and he lost the French versus German. Yeah.
Right. She
Yeah.
actually lost twice with France.
Yeah.
And what is the last map? I have no idea actually.
We're so bad because I have no idea either.
Yeah.
Advanced division. It's because I don't need to look into advanced division.
Right. Yeah, and I'm also a bit hangover, honestly, and I'm like having a really hard time casting like properly, especially with a co-caster like you, who is not very serious either. So, oh man.
Quarterfinals. Is Colorado.
All right. Colorado.
Oh yeah, Sam has to pick first. That's quite unfortunate. I guess that's what you get for losing game 1, though. Yeah.
Wait, no, wait. No, it's not alternated picks, right? So it's not about who won or lost game 1. It's just
Right.
yeah, it's just fair, right? They agreed on a matchup and then they boss counted twice each. So
Oh
it's
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
well, it has to be, yeah. So it's just a bit more stressful when you have to pick first in the last game, obviously. But if you look at the greater scheme of things, it's just fair.
Yeah, because it means TLS won his first 2 games earlier in the series, which is probably worth. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, right now it means TLS won twice. No, I'm about to say something stupid. I'm just not gonna bother and try to.
Who gives a shit, man?
Right. Kickass asking me to cast his games, but
When is his games?
right now,
Uh,
obviously it doesn't work. But I could wait. I need to check something. Yeah, Soldier against Castet is in an hour. So I could cast some of Kika's games. Let's. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do. So just telling you guys a bit about the schedule now. At 18 GMT, so that's in an hour, we will have Soldier against the Castet, another Advanced Division match, a pretty good match, I think. And I will be casting it as well. But we'll have a little bit of downtime now, as I expect the last game is not going to take an hour, obviously. So I think during that downtime, I'm just gonna cast some Kikas games for your greatest pleasure, and then I when time comes, I'm just gonna move on to cast it against Soldier.
That'll be a good series as well. I think.
Right.
They're both fairly evenly matched.
Just reading the chat. I mean the in-game chat.
Yeah, I see.
Sam just well. I've been saying for a long time I don't like that matchup as Germany. People used to disagree a bit, but recently, at least like Sam, TLS, and all these people just sort of like don't like to play Germany into Brits either. And yeah, a bit disappointed that TLS can still counterpick with Brits. Then again, this map is not exactly Brit friendly, so it's not too bad, I think. But it's not exactly German friendly either. I mean, the gold is really bad here. So I guess it's Brit favored, yeah.
Yeah, I'd favour probably Brit in this sort of map. I think this matchup's obviously quite map dependent. Like, for example, on like a map like Florida, or I don't know, a map with like a lot of safe back mines or whatever, I think it could be quite even, or perhaps German favoured. But the majority of maps, I think it is Brit favoured.
Yeah, definitely.
Was this a wood start?
No, it was just a food start. And yeah, the thing is really that, like that's your second coin mine. Like it's just so tough for Germany. Or that one which is right in front. So yeah, it's I hate playing on this map as Germany, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But then again, the hunts, like this hunt is really far away for Brits. So
yeah, although this hunt lasts quite a long time, to be fair. So.
Yeah, that's true.
But all yeah, right. If Brit plays somewhat aggressive, it can be quite difficult for Germans to safely gather, I think.
Definitely, yeah. I think it's a big incentive to playing H2 on this kind of map for Brits. Like in this matchup, you might want to go H3 as Brits, but playing H2 is also an option, I think. And on this kind of map, I would favor H2 play. Sam not getting the 20 gold in his base and not gonna buy wood. I think whenever you have more than 0 gold, actually, you should just mine the rest of it instead of chopping 100 wood, because it's just faster than.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, he's got 50 coin in base, so.
Oh wait, 50 coin actually. Oh yeah. Yeah, so he could have 90 gold right now and just like mine 35 gold and buy 100 wood and age way earlier, actually. That probably translates into roughly 100 food difference, I think. Like he's gonna have 100 less food than he could, so.
Have you seen him?
Yeah, that reset.
It's reset about 5 times so far. It's because the native set off.
Yeah, exactly. It's because when they bump into anything, they just sort of bug and come back to fight you, and so you don't want to take it from that angle. Like if you know about that, I don't know if it's a bug or a feature, but if you know about it, you don't want to micro right next to the native post for sure.
Yeah, it's like native posts and like lakes and stuff. They seem to like, it's when they bump into that, they just come back to you. Yeah, so.
Yeah, really into anything, even the border of the map, or like as long as they can go where they want to go, kind of, they just like turn back and start attacking you again. So you have to take that into account.
Yeah.
Anyway,
have you seen,
yeah.
Have you seen this first shipment that's just come in?
Oh, VC for TLS, huh? Oh, wait. What did
I
he?
think he
Ah,
got.
he got 90 wood. So I'm not a huge fan of. Wait. Okay, so what happened? He's got 3 manos. He's got 40 wood and 90 wood, and so that's 130 wood, and a mano costs I think 88 wood now with VC.
Yeah,
So I
but I
guess he
think I
chopped
think I,
some.
I think he got 40 wood and then chopped for a second mana, and then he got that nice that for use that for a third mana, from what I could tell. Because I
Uh,
think
okay. Yeah, I feel like
yeah.
you should, if you're gonna VC, you should just keep the wood and
Oh wow, that's such a big swing as well.
Yeah, and Germany would have liked that XP, man. It's so
Yeah,
sweet for them. And
must have hurt so much for you. And he's gonna struggle to get a safe TP up as well, especially with this tame wolf.
yeah,
I think.
wow. This age one is
Yeah.
looking already solid for TLS, and he's not even aging late, despite having three houses already.
Yeah.
So now we
Is
have to
he?
see what he does. I mean, like VC is maybe not what you expect on this map, but this is a very good start for TLS anyway.
Yeah, I feel agree. Samwise just trying to get this TP, and TLS should know he's got his tame wolf in position, and he's also bringing his hero. So I don't think Sam's going to be able to get this up with just.
Oh yeah, that's why Samwise didn't really react. Like he wanted to
Yeah.
trick him into like just
Yeah.
cancel the shot and then in fact yeah he just shot it and wasn't ready to actually pick it up.
Yeah.
TLS is aging a bit late, I guess. Like having these extra manos delay his age up by like 10 seconds, but
Are you seeing that Bill right now?
nope.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ! there was like a moon walking Vil.
Oh
It
wow, I didn't see that. Damn, that's
was
sad.
like it was gliding. It was so cool.
The one
Anyway,
the one at the TP or
no, the one getting this crate. It was just like gliding along the ground.
oh yeah, I wasn't watching there unfortunately.
Damn
Damn.
it! You're gonna have to watch the wreck now.
That reminds me of when what was it? Maito against me, and there were like 2 turkeys in Florida just
Oh yeah,
kissing
I
each
was
other.
there. Yeah.
That was so weird. Anyway, back to the game. What do we have? 500 footage up, which makes sense when you're going VC, as you wanna be able to just like slam down more manos and not bother gathering food for vills. But then again, not having the tower, especially on this map and especially against Germany, can also be a problem, I guess.
Yeah, but if you look at the amount of line of sight he's got, TLS
Yeah.
always does like a pretty good job with his house placements. Actually, sometimes find it hard to like raid him without getting into his line of sight, but he always has like manners in like the perfect locations to spot any raids. He's putting back a lot of ills now though, so that's one bad thing about it. But yeah, so he's going to see these Ulans coming immediately. Man,
Your voice is cutting a bit, by the way, sometimes.
oh, sorry. Hold on. Be
All
right
right.
back.
Okay. So yeah, Ulan's coming to raid. I guess Samwise saw the vills on these trees there, and so he tried to catch them, but yeah, too late. And Pike's popping just in time. Not quite gonna kill an. Oh, what is going on? Oh no.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, so Samwise is
Big
losing
catch.
kind of two
Yeah.
Ulans for free. Yeah, but wait, what's going on top? How did one? Okay, he's TC firing the Ulans, which I mean is good. Like it's something people don't do enough. Like whenever you can TC fire Ulans, just go for it. Like it's so efficient. They're so low HP. Obviously, it's an
Yeah.
expensive unit. You can kill in like 3 shots of TC,
Yeah.
which for a cav unit is really bad. Especially
Oh,
they
it
need
does.
one less shot now on EP. Or although you could use your Explorer before to finish them, but.
Yeah, well, yeah, but your explorer's not always up or in the right position or whatever. Yeah, but yeah, 3-shotting Ulans on EP is just so efficient, so nice. Because usually
I
Cav is like
mean,
quite good to idle under TC fire. Like Hussars are
yeah,
quite good
yeah.
to idle,
Right,
but
like
Ulans
I
is
see so
terrible.
many players idling with Ulans, and well, I mean it's worth it if you bail a ton of vills, but if you're gonna bail only 10 vills, it's very bad, like to just get TC fired. Anyway, 5 pikes. Sam not sure if he wants to.
Oh
No,
no, they're
fight.
both not reacting. Okay.
Uh,
Uh,
he might kill Vil, I guess, for his trouble and run away, but he's gonna just run.
no.
Yeah, that's not looking too good, right?
Oh, 5
Uh,
crossbows coming out.
I like the crossbows, but the pikes are still gonna sort of trade. I mean, he's gonna kill like 2 lands for 5 pikes, which is not very good. But
He got
one
another
building
Vil.
down. Yeah,
Yep.
so it was looking really not good. Like the typical Brits against Germany game where you try to raid and you just get wrecked and like just make mistakes and then you're just so
Jeez.
far behind. But he did. Yeah, these spikes are really hard to kill. I guess he should just give up, honestly, on
Yeah.
these spikes.
He
Although
should just. They're all low HP, so these 2 Yulons can finish him off. But honestly, if TLS was fighting back, then these Yulons would actually probably die.
right, or it would not be a very good trade for Sam anyway. But yeah, TLS
Yeah.
didn't quite react. So 8 bows as well, so that's an interesting timing. Just like training 5 bows, shipping 8. Oh, these wheels just getting blocked by the hunts. One of them going
Yeah,
down.
that was close. 6 musks. Wow.
Oh, that's interesting.
Unbelievable.
Oh, a bit of an overreaction. I mean, like if I'm Sam right now, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go back, see you, and I don't mind. Like you like calling Minutemen and shipping 6 must while aging is not ideal. I don't know that Sam should fight this.
I don't know. Sam probably thinks that TLS is staying H2 now.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. But even then, I mean, he's just losing Ulans. No matter what, no matter what, this is not good, right? He's just lost too much cav.
Yeah.
Like it's.
Yeah. And Sam's training. I think he had Dops in queue or something. Oh no, he cancelled them. He's got more bows in the queue now. But honestly, this is just looking really bad because like he probably has no timing window to actually do any damage, and he's going to be an age behind. And
like 6 longbows age up will well no, it's actually 7 longbows. Yeah,
7,
will
yeah,
shut this down. Actually, just the 7 longbows on their own will be enough to repel the crossbows, I think. And this is not looking good at all for Germany. He's still H2. I mean, that's not in the
yeah,
position you want to be. He's
yeah.
nowhere near aging either. I don't get it. That's kind of GG, I think.
I mean, this is like the opposite, right? It's usually like H2 Brit fighting H3 German.
Yeah. Now how
But
just how do you deal with Vet Musk and 2 Falks as H2 Germany? Like it's literally impossible, no matter how many units you have, to take a good trade against Vet Musk and Falks, I think.
I mean, how do you deal with H2 musks in Colonial with German? With cards and stuff.
Yeah, that's also true. Well, you
Like,
just don't stay colonial, that's the answer, right?
yeah. Like, Vet musks can just, like, destroy every unit now. I probably wouldn't even go Falconets just because they're so immobile and you can just go, like, Vet Musk, Vet Huss and just run around the map. Because now he's just going to get idled to, like, Yulon raids and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good point. I guess Vet Huss could have been nice. We need to keep in mind a lot of Vils have died for Brits. Not that it matters too much right now, but let's say Brits somehow loses his army. He's not going to be in a good spot at all. Like, actually, if he loses his army, he's probably lost the game, because Germany will just outmass with the free Ulans, and Brits doesn't even have more eco. So he needs to do something with his units now, but he's just so far ahead in military, and Germany's still not up. If Germany did the same, but with just less units, it might have been somewhat okay, but yeah, he just stayed colonial for way too long now. I don't know, like, there's too much time for Brits to do what he wants.
Yeah. Also, Brits can recover with like 8 Vils, and he can still build like 3 more manors.
Yeah, 3 cheap manors as well. And now, Germany losing a bunch of Vils there. A bit sloppy from Sam, losing like 6 Vils.
Jeez.
So yeah, there you go. The only advantage Germany had in this game is gone now. So it's looking really not good for Germany here.
He's still got his TP up, but then again, how does he kill this army? I mean, like, a bunch of wagons could do, but his stable's going down.
Yeah, you've got to go war wagon here, but like you said, yeah, he's losing his stable, and he's going to have to rebuild it. And
he is, yeah.
And even the 7 longbows are somewhat like just annoying. Like when you try to snipe the falconets, even 7 longbows do a lot of damage to your war wagons. So
yeah, their DPS is so good, even just H2 longbow and range and stuff. And wow, even like 4 random raiding Huss is just going to catch all these crossbows out. And
Oh
Sam's not
man.
reacting.
And this is just GG. I mean, let's call it like all the vills now exposed, and Sam
Yeah,
is just about to resign now. Like,
I feel like he's not. Yeah, he's just not bothering anymore.
yeah, I mean, just giving TLS the satisfaction of killing his entire army and eco, I guess.
Yeah,
And damn,
it's all an ego thing.
oh man. I mean, I'm not cheering for any of them, but I have to be cheering for Germany. And this push was just so sad. Like,
Yeah, it was.
he did kill how many vills? He killed 9 vills overall, and in that push alone, he probably killed like 5, I reckon, something like that. Yeah, he killed 1, 2, and then sort of like 4 vills with the timing push, but it's just not worth it if you're gonna age that much later, and if you're gonna lose so many Ulans. I mean, look at this trade when Brits was aging, like
Uh,
just dropping so many Ulans. Like,
yeah, military unit population is just like, especially when you're up like 20 pop and you lose way more than what your opponent lost.
right, and like just the same fight, but just constant poking with crossbows instead of actually committing with Ulans and making a few. Well, I can't talk. Just making a bit fewer units there and aging earlier, and then taking veteran Ulans, because you gotta keep in mind every single Ulan you waste in H2 is even more wasted because it's not gonna be upgraded.
Yeah, that's true.
So man, that was a sad game to end this best of 5. I think we had close games, and this one was a bit disappointing, but
Yeah.
good series overall.
Yeah, they both played quite well.